Hello. I was asked to do a recording about how to take 3 days of information from eTracker into the spreadsheet. In the original demonstration that I did, I had all of my information in one day. And so some of the data entry assignments that are coming in only have 1 day of information. You need to input all 3 days of information into the tracker. If you choose to do that as 1 day, that will just make things a little bit easier in terms of taking the stuff from the tracker into the spreadsheet. However, if you've already gone through all of the work of putting your days on specific dates, then don't redo it. Okay, I'll show you how to work with this. So you need to go back into your My Food, into your nutrients for that particular day, and view more nutrients. You've probably already done the copy and paste thing, but if not, just put your mouse to the left of the nutrient, click and hold with your left mouse key, drag all the way down, select all of that, Control C or Command C, depending on what keyboard you're using. Then go and open up a Google Sheet. You want a blank document. Put your cursor in A1, Control V or Command V. That is going to paste your information. If you did not put in supplement information, you don't need this column because it's going to be the same. I'm going to delete this because I didn't add any supplement information. This column only represents 1 day. I'm going to label this March 19th. So that I know which date it is. I need to pull in the other 2 days into the spreadsheet. First, I'm going to insert a column. So I select at the top, right-click 1 time with your mouse, insert 1 to the left, March 20th. There's 2 ways that you can deal with this. Unfortunately, the EA Tracker does not let you highlight 1 column. You either have to highlight all of it or none of it. So you can do all of this highlighting again. Put your cursor somewhere else, Control V, and then just grab the 3rd column because that's the one that actually has the information that we need for this project. Control C, and then put that into this column. It overwrote my date, so I'm just going to put March 20th there. Boom, that's done. I don't need this anymore. So I'm going to get rid of it right away by selecting it all, right-click once, and I am going to delete the cells. Shift left. There we go. It's gone. Then I can go back into my EA Tracker, select my next date, view more nutrients, select the 3rd batch of information, Control or Command C, go into your spreadsheet, Control or Command V, and that's going to paste it. Again, you just want this 3rd column of information, Control C. Oh, forgot to insert a column, so I'm going to insert 1 to the left, Control V. Oh. Okay, I'm going to try copying. I think I included that top cell. So Control C. There we go. Alright, and then I'm going to get rid of this because I don't need it. Alright, March 21st. If you don't feel like doing the copying and pasting thing, you can do this manually. What you can do is drag this tab off, and it will create its own window. And if you minimize both, then you can strategically arrange this so that you can see both of them at the same time. And then you could have just manually typed in the numbers into the columns too. Alright, let's get rid of this. And let's make this a little bit larger. All right, I now have my 3 days. I need an average. The reason why we work with an average of days rather than just 1 day is to give us a better sense of where we actually are. Think about it. If you, I don't know, let's say you go to the city and you eat McDonald's for lunch, your sodium intake is going to be really, really high. But realistically, you probably don't eat at McDonald's every single day. So the average gives you a better sense of what you're probably at. So insert 1 to the left of column F. This is going to be my average. If you're sitting there with a calculator getting ready to punch in some numbers and do an average, put that calculator away. We're going to make spreadsheet do the work for us. Anytime you enter a mathematical equation into the spreadsheet, you always start with equals. Then the word sum. This is going to tell the spreadsheet that you want it to add. Open bracket. Next, we're going to select the cells that we wish it to add. So I'm going to click on the first day, hold that mouse button, click all the way over to here, and then release the mouse button once I get to my 3rd day. That tells me that I want it to add C2 all the way to E2. I want it to average. So I'm going to divide, which is a /. This / is located on the key with the question mark. Then the number 3. And I have now got an average, and I didn't have to press a single button on the calculator. You can do this manually 23 times, or you can use a handy spreadsheet function that will automatically copy and paste the formulas for you. Go into the bottom right-hand corner, see how it changes into a crosshair? Click and hold, drag that all the way down to the bottom. Bam, you got it. If you are really annoyed by all of these decimal places, then you can decrease the decimal places up here. It really doesn't matter how many decimals you have. Now you have an average daily intake that you are going to compare to your recommended daily intake. We're going to call this column percent RDI. We're going to make the spreadsheet do the work. Start with equals. Click on the cell with your average, just 1 time with the left mouse key, divided by the recommended daily intake. Then you want to tell it to make a percent, so times, which is shift 8, 100, and you've now got a percent RDI. We're going to copy and paste that formula all the way down. There you go. Reduce this. All right. You'll see a couple error messages. Spreadsheets do not like ranges of numbers. You need to choose a number. If you are an active person, choose a higher number. If you are somebody that is sedentary, or you don't work out, or you don't participate in sports as much, choose a lower number. As soon as you do that, it updates your calculation for you. There are 3 things with a dash here because there's no recommended daily intake. So just remove all of that information. Here, carbohydrates, same thing. You're going to have to select a single number. If you are an active person, choose a higher number. If you're a sedentary person, choose a lower number. For myself, the doctor only wants me at 210. That will automatically update my information for me. This is a dash, there's no value, so I'm going to clear that. And then finally protein. I need to be in a higher range for protein. As soon as I do that, it's going to update my intake for me. So now you have a completed data entry sheet. Moodle will allow you to actually attach this to an assignment, but make sure you give it a name. Sometimes it won't export anything until it's actually a named document. If you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you to the person who asked me to create this video. I'm really pleased that there are ways that I can help you out, and I'm more than willing to do that. Thank you.